Okay. Um, I guess we can just do part 1 and part 2 if you're down for that.
No, yeah. Dude, I will sit here and watch this whole season.
Alright, part 2.
The survivors erected walls Maria, Rose, and Sina, withdrawing behind them in frightened huddles for what was to be a century of uneasy peace. And then...
So, were they in, which wall were they in?
They were on the outer wall, but I don't know if I don't know if you noticed, but like the way it shows the outer walls or all the walls, that there's like secondary, like sort of like
half circles?
yeah, like the bulbs or whatever
Uh-huh.
that act as like the furthest point on the wall. And I think they were within one of those districts.
It's like the worst place to be.
Yeah, like the lowest income zone, I think.
So swords are like connected with
They're like
wire.
razor blades. And they're like, well, because like the handle feeds to the gas tanks,
Uh-huh.
and then that's what projects to them. That's what pulls them.
Huh.
Upon the penance of these writhing souls, the mountain holds no greater pain.
So they're like children titans?
They're not like children necessarily, just smaller titans.
Hmm.
There are some that are they all have like different classes and stuff. They kind of explain it later, but they explain like there's different sizes for all of them. Some are like really tall, some are not.
Oh my gosh. I wonder how long you can be picked up by your head for without passing out.
Yeah, without having your body just. I don't know. I guess it just depends on how strong your neck is, right?
It's the same thing all over again.
Not like a weird flashback or something? So she's been through this, I guess, in one other part of the
She's just talking about before. I guess you could say she's adopted. She's not like actually her own sister.
Those are cool.
Yeah, the conveyor barge or whatever.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. That's interesting.
Yeah. I mean, you only need to go in two directions.
Yeah. Water trolley.
Yeah.
I need those cannons loaded!
Like a chubby Lord Farquaad.
Yeah, kind of looks like that.
This is a nightmare.
God help us. God help us. God.
Digging the music. It's pretty cool.
Oh, dude, the music just gets better. Through the whole show, the music is solid.
No, the inner gate. I'm not getting left behind. Retreat or die.
Can't they just like zip over the wall?
Yeah, but I mean, they're all pretty piss scared, so I don't know if they'll leave in.
Dude, that man's so fucking wide. Holy shit. Oh my god. What?
You know, you make a good point that like none of them are using their gear, their 3D maneuver gear.
I guess it doesn't really matter with that guy there.
No, definitely not.
Fuck. Well, you've got his cannons. There's no way.
Yeah.
Whoa! Oh my God! You shoot fire?
Nah, that wasn't fire, just like steam.
Oh,
But
okay.
still, it's pretty fucking cool looking.
It's like robotic. I guess that kind of begs the question: do Titans like enhance each other? Are there like societies of Titans, or maybe that one was just worked on by a human?
Travels fast. Hours
They-
after she got you
They kinda get into stuff like that later, but you just gotta wait.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so difficult for me not to be like, yeah, this is why this happens, this is why this happens. Like, I just gotta like,
Yeah, I'm just gonna spit stuff off the top of my head.
century makes no sense. What's wrong? Can you see something? Karen. I'm gonna put a stop to this. I'll kill them all.
Fuck.
Lord. Karen.
At first I was like, "What are you gonna do, kid?" But
yeah, he's pissed off enough, he'll probably do it.
He's going crazy,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
when did he get that? I thought his dad took it, didn't he?
hmm
So that,
That's something the show does.
manifested from his dream.
Also, that's something this show does a lot. It just makes you ask questions. It proposes more and more questions, and then it answers your questions with partial answers, which gives you more questions. It'll all pay off eventually. It just takes a long time.
Guess we gotta beef up the herd, though. Eat up. The Titans like a little meat on their bones.
That's
This guy.
good.
Keep you in cages. Shove you out to the front lines as a buffer. Ow!
Oh fuck!
Right in the shit.
Picked the wrong man, asshole!
Spineless cowards, all of you! If you want to scrape by in the charity of cowards, that's your thing! But I'm not a parasite!
Yeah.
Mikasa,
I like.
Did she just knock him out?
Yeah. I think so.
you looked in the mirror lately? Your mom didn't ask us to be brave.
Mikasa!
What a power move.
Eat it. Just to stay alive. I'm not about to let her down.
Going in raw, dude.
No, yeah, but say the smash zoom on this is a little uncomfortable. I think it's supposed to be though, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's it. Next year I'll be applying to join the cadets. To become strong enough to fight back. I'm with you. You don't have to. I do.
Mikasa?
Right.
Okay. They need you.
Trying to
Yeah,
drag you
so they're
in.
gonna die if she doesn't go with
There's
them.
no point in following me to my death.
Yeah. And if I can help it, then it won't be your death.
Yeah, she's got like this obligation she feels to protect,
Aaron.
yeah, Aaron because of his mom.
Shot us.
Damn, it was just like flash forward to them in the.
They're new cadets. She will grow to hate me.
Or am I gonna be the one to fight? Oh, I'm a fighter, alright.
Yeah.
Before I'm done with them, the Titans will grow to hate me.
I really hope so because you've been getting beat up this whole story so far. It's been beaten to a pulp in like every 5 minutes. I guess hopefully that's some character progression. Man's getting like some guards just like
getting
knock his
rocked.
ass out on the ground.
Yeah.
And this little girl throws him up against the wall and then knocks him out.
Rapes him with a
What?
baguette.
yeah. Yeah. So I guess I'm hoping it goes into the origin of the Titans because they just seem to come out of nowhere, and that's kind of the explanation right now.
I mean, other than like questions you have for the future, just like thoughts on the first 2 episodes.
Yeah, I should probably start writing notes. Oh, the cellar. Okay, yeah. We need to get back to the cellar at some point, so he's got to make his way back out of the walls, out of the gate. I'm assuming, because he's got the key for it somehow.
Yeah.
I don't know where he got the key.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, this show will just, like, do so many things that make you ask, like, oh, how did that happen? Or why is this happening? And then, like, it all comes back later. It just takes some time.
I'm assuming there are, I guess, two theories I have here. Very small theories that have no weight to them. But there seem to be a lot of focus on dreams, and in the beginning at least. And I don't know, maybe that has something to do with changing or manifesting stuff in the real world. I know you can't say anything.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm just gonna sit here and be quiet.
But he just had like a dream, like a nightmare about his dad and the key, and I'm guessing it's like something biological in the cellar because his dad's a doctor and he's working on it, or maybe it's like a hidden titan, like a little titan that he stole or something. I don't know. I'm just spitballing, but I guess we'll get there at some point. Hopefully, next story.
Yeah. You mean like the next like bit of chapters?
Yeah.
Oh no.
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 We're just gonna get like a pile of questions and then like maybe some answers.
Literally, season 1 is gonna be a lot of like story, like character building stuff, and then like it'll solve like it'll answer maybe like 2 or 3 questions, but ask like 20. And then like season 2 starts, and right at the end of season 1 they ask even more questions.
Fuck.
yeah, I'm telling you, it's a bit of a grind. It's a bit of a haul to get through all of it. But like, they make up for it in having a lot of like short-term payoffs. Like, just in this, you know, you see Eren go from being this like punk-ass kid who keeps getting shit on to like joining the cadets and like trying to make something of himself.
Mm-hmm.
And like, you have Hans, who has already made the jump from being this like drunk, worthless soldier to like someone who's at least semi-competent and like cares about other people enough to do something, you know.
And Hans, the drunk guy from the beginning.
Yeah,
kind of like
the blonde guy from the garrison.
So what? I was a little confused on what he was trying to do with the gate when the gate was closing.
So he was just trying to keep them from closing the gate on the guys who are manning the cannons.
Oh,
Because they were going to close the gate and leave those guys out there.
Okay.
And now again, you made a very good point. If they were good enough with their gear, they could just zip up the wall. But
Yeah.
like, again, they're all probably just freaking the fuck out and don't know what to do.
I can look past it. I mean, I'm sure that's the first time any of them have actually faced.
But yeah,
the
they said
Titan.
for 100 years they've been inside the
Yeah.
walls.
Okay, so they haven't even had to use that
Yeah.
gear outside of training, probably.
Yeah. And that's even if the gear they have even works, you know, it might just all be for show. Like it's been sitting there collecting dust for however long, you know?
Yeah.
Who knows?
I guess in that low income area, maybe they don't even.
They don't even have
Make
real
new
gear,
stuff,
yeah.
or, like,
They just have hand-me-downs.
Yeah.
and It's all broken if it even works at all.
That's interesting. I want to know what kind of tech, I guess, is at the center of all of it. Like, is it?
They have in the little like cards that they have in between different like chapters or scenes and episodes. On some of the cards, they'll put up stuff talking about the maneuver gear, and they'll put up stuff talking about like the swords they use and stuff. And like those are really good to like pause and just read about if you want to learn more about that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's a huge contrast between the old-timey walking around with sticks on your back and like
It
Germanic
is a little
architecture.
Yeah, it is a little weird being the two juxtaposed. You have something that seems super advanced and everything else is very like rudimentary.
Mm-hmm.
But
Well, I guess we'll find out more on in episode 3 and 4. I think that's a 2-parter, right?
yeah, it's they're going into their training sequence.
Cool.
I don't know if you heard it there, but their training lasts 3 years.
Oh no, I didn't catch that.
Yeah, the commandant or their instructor, he said it for the next 3 years.
I guess I mean that should last like 10 minutes, right?
No, yeah. So that was something that the writer of the show, like it's really common in anime for the like training periods or like schools essentially to take a long time, and because like it's a really popular and like relatable setting. Like being in a school or having an instructor. So him knowing that, he was like, I don't want to do any of this. I just want to. He was heavily debating even having the training sequence in it at all. Part of him was wanting to jump just 3 years ahead. So then he was just like, we'll cover what we need to, but we're not going to overstay our welcome in this like training sequence. So that's why it's only like 2 episodes.
Okay.
But it does a good.
Oh, okay. So this is, I guess that kind of reminds me of The Last Kingdom, where they had like the first episode was all prequel stuff, and then it jumped into like, I'm not gonna say this is gonna be normal pace because I know anime is kind of can sometimes be all over the place, but I guess I've just got to get used to it because I don't watch a whole lot of anime, so.
And honestly, even as far as anime goes, this one is structured a little strange.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like as far as like what's told to you and when.
Hmm. Yeah, it's flashing all over the place. I'm trying to keep up.
Because I mean, like it uses the main 3 kids, like
Uh-huh.
Eren, Armin, and Mikasa, as like sort of your viewport to the world, like how you see things, and like that becomes a pretty big deal later. The main writer, creator of the show, has had a very like true vision from the beginning. Like from the beginning of the show, he's known what he wants to do with it.
Oh, that's cool. Well, I'm not gonna ask for spoilers, of course, but does he actually get to like finish his vision throughout? Oh,
I mean,
well,
yeah,
I guess we're
the manga's already done.
they're
yeah.
still doing season 4, I guess, right now.
Yeah, but the
But-
manga's done. He's finished it.
Oh, so the guy that did the manga is the one who's doing the show?
Well, it's when they do their adaptations for it, he specifically wanted to get his hands on like the last couple like seasons. But like, I mean, obviously with the production companies and stuff, they do a good job of like keeping things pretty true to source. But yeah, for the last, I think it was season 3, and then like parts of season 4, he wanted to be like directly involved.
That's cool.
Yeah. But just now, watching the first 2 episodes again, I've already seen things that I didn't notice that are gonna like pay off later.
Yeah, the one kid you said you didn't notice before that. Had
Yeah, one of the
boulder
bullies
splat.
get creamed by the boulder.
Oh, that was the bully?
Yeah, it was one of the bullies who got creamed by the boulder. I never noticed.
Karma, man.
Yeah, don't be a dick. Don't get killed by boulders. But,
Well, I guess that'll wrap up discussion.
yeah, but I think
We'll
that
get
pretty
back-
much wraps your thoughts on the first couple.
Yeah, I mean, there's. It
They're not
introduces a
super-
whole lot, but not much of an explanation
Yeah.
just yet. So we'll get into it a little deeper later, I guess.
Yeah, none of these episodes are super like plot dense. Again, it's all like introductory stuff, like,
Mhm.
getting you affiliated with the world.
That's expected, yeah. And it's definitely a more. I'll have to adapt to this kind of storytelling as well, because I'm struggling to keep up. But I'll need to get some notes next time we do this for next story.
You don't want to just like hop over to the next one. You just start the
Not
next
right now.
couple.
I know. We'll do that next time. But we will be releasing these week by week.
Weekly.
Yep. But okay, well, cool. I guess we'll see you guys on part 2, or what is it?
Whatever.
Story 2, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
next chapter.
Chapter 2.
So episode 3 though. All right, cool. Thanks for watching.